Hello, I am James Lee.
And I am Tasha Lee.
We're Elevate Marriages. You know what this is. We're all about this marriage thing. And the background's a little different because we are on location, attending the wedding for a couple that we admire dearly, that has truly done us the honor to be able to officiate their wedding.
Now, we are not officiating the wedding. I'm here for prayer and support. Mr. Lee is officiating the wedding.
But nonetheless,
We're excited though.
We're excited about
Yes.
it, and we appreciate the opportunity to do that. But we want to jump on here real fast and just kind of talk to you guys about just the importance of doing the work before, and then of course the focus that shifts after you say I do.
Mm-hmm.
It's so important to, one, you're going to find that person that you honestly believe that's your person. That's who you're supposed to be with. That's who you love. That's who makes you laugh. That's who makes you smile.
You chose them. They chose you.
Absolutely.
We are in agreement with this
Yes.
thing.
We love everything, right?
Right.
But that's when everything's going good. That's when it's going good and nothing's going wrong. There's nothing to worry about. There's no problems. So what do you do to help prepare for those things? And I can say probably the last couple of years we've been working with this couple specifically just to kind of help to establish some foundation. Now, great thing is they had some foundational things already kind of together.
Great friendship.
Great friendship that spanned, time. So that is a key that really, really covers a lot. Because some people don't even have friendship in their marriage.
This is true. Even after they're married, they don't have the
Right.
friendship.
Absolutely.
Not to mention before.
So having that great foundational key was important for them. But then, of course, doing the other work to lead up to today.
One of the things that I was thinking, the friendship was great too. Of course, it was great. Also having conversations, real conversations, sometimes difficult conversations.
Right.
About what expectations are.
Yes.
What are we doing? What does the next few years look like? What have we established so far, and what do we want to take with us after we jump the broom?
And also this, we said about those things that make you laugh, things that make you smile. What about those things that make you mad?
Or make you cry?
Those triggers.
Yes.
You don't find those things out really in that whole dating process. So it's important to kind of, as you work towards, okay, this is my person, you decide this is what you're going to do, you find someone that can kind of hold you accountable, that can kind of help to walk you through the steps as you prepare for a day like today.
And that's why marriage mentoring is so important, and that's why it's important for James and I for sure, because we know it's not easy. With 24 years of marriage, we didn't have, I think, people who are so willing to say, hey, this is how we failed, this is how we succeeded, this is what you can use in your marriage, tools that you can use in your marriage to make it work. But finding someone that you trust to be able to mentor you through the process,
Yes.
either before you get married or even after you get married, is so important so that you don't have as many pitfalls as you might have.
And the key is as many, because you're going to have them.
Yes, definitely.
It will happen. That worse from that better and worse is going to come.
Mm-hmm.
That poorer, that richer and poorer, it's going to come.
Yes,
That sickness and in health, it's going to come.
absolutely.
But how do you handle it when it does? That's the key. And working beforehand on that stuff before you get to today is super important. People spend years and years and years planning a wedding that's going to happen one day.
A few hours in there one day, right?
And they do nothing to prepare to solidify the marriage. So kudos to this couple.
Yes.
They know we love them, and we are excited to be here to join them in holy matrimony. And we look forward to seeing them grow and blossom. Because as they do their vows today, you move to the next level, right? You got to stick to those things. You make those before your witnesses that are there, but most importantly, you make them before God and each other. And you want to stick to your vows.
And that means revisiting them. Because once you say them, at work, we're always saying, oh, this is a living document, whatever it is, whatever the business plan is, it's a living document. those vows are living as well. So you have to work on them each and every day to be able to accomplish them. And it's not like something that's like, oh, I did it, check that box, right? These are things that you work on daily, increasing your communication, daily honoring and loving and cherishing each other. You do that daily, and you continue to do it throughout your marriage.
Absolutely. So it's key that you keep those vows, write what you mean, and mean what you write. Because
when you write your own,
absolutely. I challenge you not to get away from the traditional vows. It's okay to write your own. Don't get away from the traditional vow about serving and loving and honoring and cherishing for the rest of the days of your life. Don't get away from that, because those things are paramount when it comes to everything else tearing away. We don't want to move away from those things. A lot of the times these vows, they get really fluffy and they're not really measurable at times. So not knocking anybody on it, but just be sure to roll in some of that tradition with it, because it matters. Don't get away from that stuff. So I think that's kind of the gist of what we wanted to kind of jump on and talk about. We're excited about being here. It was a beautiful background to be able to show you guys here. We're here out here elevating marriage, even in Cancun, Mexico. They need love here. So we challenge you. Work toward loving each other more, uplifting each other, and being a great example to one another and those that are watching.
And we also challenge you to go back. If you're already married, revisit the vows that you presented to one another on your wedding day. If it was traditional vows, break them down. What does that really mean? What does that really look like? What did I vow to you, right?
Yes.
And if you made your own vows, I challenge you, pull them out. Blow the dust off and take a look at them. And have you really been living up to those vows that you made?
Right.
And that vow is that promise, that commitment. Did you do that? Have you been doing that? And what can you do starting today to do it? And if you're not married yet, really thinking about what vows am I making to this person that I love? What does that look like? What am I really vowing to do that I'm going to do? And then not just be words on a piece of paper or lip service.
It don't make you weak to do it. I mean, shoot. You got to write them down and read them. Do it. It's cool.
What you always tell the boys, though? A man is as good as his word.
Good as his word. That's it. That's all we got.
That's all you got. That's right.
You got your word. And if you can stick to your word, people can trust your word, and that will take you a long, long way.
Those vows are part of your word.
Absolutely.
Between God, your wife, your husband, and everybody else who was there, if somebody else was there.
Because it could just be the two of you.
That's right.
And that's really all that matters.
Exactly.
And that's all that matters.
One day we'll have to tell you our wedding story too.
Absolutely.
But anyway.
So, there you have it. I mean, we're excited to be here, and we thank this couple for allowing us to be a part of it.
Yeah.
We truly appreciate it. So, until next time, do the best you can until you know better. And when you know better, do better. I'm James Lee.
I'm Tasha Lee.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Peace.